Hello children, I hope you have gone through the first part of the chapter, that is crop production and management. So you have seen in your previous class that what is crop, isn't it? So crop is nothing but growing same kind of plant on a particular land and cultivating it on a large scale, isn't it? So this food requirement is fulfilled by the crops. The food requirement of human beings is fulfilled by the production of crops, which has to be done properly in a proper manner. And you have seen the different varieties of crops. For example, pulses, grains, vegetables, minerals, gram, oils, fruits, etc. Isn't it? So these variety of crops has to be grown in different parts at different places, that is based on temperature, humidity, rainfall, irrigation, that is availability of water. So based on these factors, the production of crop is done. So children, these production of crop, it has to be followed by the basic agricultural practices. The farmers follow step-by-step process. That is a stage-wise process. Those are nothing but what? The agricultural practices. Isn't it? So what are those agricultural practices? It has been listed in the previous class. That is, first one is what? Preparation of soil. Second one is sowing. Third one is adding manure and fertilizer. Fourth one is what? Irrigation. And then protecting from weeds. Later harvesting is done. And finally storage. That is storage of crop, that is grains. Okay. So these are the basic agricultural practices which has to be followed. So we will elaborate one by one. Okay. So let us take first one, that is preparation of soil. So where do we grow the crop? Yes, the crop has to be grown on the soil. The soil has to be prepared. We cannot take the soil as it is to grow the crops. So the soil has to be prepared. It is the preparation process. Means the soil has to be loosened first. It has to be moistened first because the soil may be dry. So you have to loosen it first, moisten it first. The soil has to be kept ready to plant the seeds, isn't it? Or to sow the seeds. That is nothing but what? Preparation of soil. So children, you have seen the preparation of soil. This preparation has to be done. This is the basic important factor through which the preparation can be done. Preparation of soil can be done to grow in a... The important practice, preparation of soil. What does it mean? That is turning and loosening of soil. So this turning and loosening of soil allows the plants to breathe properly. It allows the roots to penetrate deep into the soil. So how does the loosening of soil helps the plants to breathe properly? Yes. So loosening of soil helps the growth of earthworms. It helps the growth of microbes into the soil. These earthworms or these organisms, these microbes, they are the friends of the farmers. They help for the growth of plants. They help for the proper yield of the plants. Further, they add the humus to it. After loosening and turning the soil, the farmers add humus to it. Humus in the sense the manure or the fertilizer before sowing the seeds. So children, why does the loosening of soil is important? Why the soil has to be loosened? So this is, you have learnt in the previous class that soil contains minerals, it contains water, it contains air, and it contains some dead plants and animals which gets decomposed by the soil organisms. So in this way, the nutrients are held in the dead organisms and they are released back into the soil. So these nutrients are again absorbed by the plants. That is the minerals which are released by the dead organisms, dead animals. These are absorbed by the plants. If you have seen, then only the few centimeter of the top layer of soil supports the growth of the plant, not deep into the soil. That is only the few centimeter of the top layer of the soil supports the growth of the plant. So a few centimeters means the turning and losing of the soil brings the nutrients rich soil at the top. So it will help the nutrient rich soil to come at the top. And then the plants use this. Turning and loosening of soil is very important for cultivation of crops. So children, this process of loosening and tilling of soil is called as what? Or this process of loosening and turning of soil is called as what? Tilling and plowing process or plowing process. So I have shown you few of the tools in the previous class. Like I have shown you sickle, shovel, khurpi, isn't it? So these tools help the farmers to plow the land, to cultivate the land. So children, sometimes you see the soil is very dry. So before plowing, it has to be watered. So the plowed field may also have some big pieces of soil, that is called as what? Crumbs. So again these crumbs has to be break down. This is done with the help of tool called plank. So later on the soil has to be leveled, which is done with the help of what? Leveler. So this leveling of soil is done with the help of leveler. Then the soil crumbs are break down with the help of plank, and the plowing is done with the help of plow, or it is also called as what? Sickle. Okay. So these are the basic tools, or these are the basic implements to plow the land or to cultivate the land. So the turning and loosening of soil will help the plants to breathe properly. It will help the roots of the plants to penetrate deep into the soil. It allows the growth of the earthworms. It allows the growth of the organisms. These organisms, what do? They further turn and loosen the soil, and they add humus to it. So these turning and loosening of soil is called as what? Nothing but tilling and plowing process. So during ancient times, in previous times, people used to plow by using traditional tools. They were using the plow which was made up of wood. The plowing was done with the help of you might have seen in your textbook, there are the figures. On page 3 and 4, you can find the figures, that is 1.1a and 1.1b, that is plow and the hoe. Okay, so these two tools were used to till the land, to cultivate the land. This plowing also helps the scrapping of soil. It also helps to protect or removing the weeds, to remove the weeds. So children, if you have seen these kind of tilling and plowing process is done with the help of tools called as what? That is nothing but plow, or it is also done with the help of the tool called as what? Hoe. Okay. So the manure or the fertilizer is also added to the soil. That is before tilling process or during tilling process, before sowing the seeds. What do? They add some manure or they add some fertilizer, and it has to be watered. Okay. So children, if you have visited any village or farm, then easily you will understand that what is a plow and what it is made up of. Okay. So go through this chapter and we will learn about plow and hoe in the next class. Thank you.